Greetings and welcome to the Cosmoteer Basic Combat Guide. This will teach you the basics of ship combat, ship weapons, ship positioning, and ship boarding. It will delve into more advanced stuff, but only to tell you that it exists. Ship combat starts when a red dot gets within the circular visual range of your ship. Enemy ships will try and target vulnerable sections first if available, like reactors and cockpits. If those are behind too much, they will start targeting weapons. Make sure reactors and cockpits are behind at least some armour. Clicking on an enemy ship will attack directly from the front. Shift-clicking on the red ghost ship icon you now have will allow you to choose which direction you can attack from. If you click a second time on the enemy ship after engaging, this click will direct your weapons to shoot that room or block, if they can. Use this to target down important rooms. Shoot weapons to stop damage, shoot engines to stop the enemy moving. Take out reactors to cause explosions, and take all energy-based rooms offline. And finally, kill the cockpit to cause the crew to abandon ship. If the crew does abandon ship and if an airlock room exists on the target, this is one of two ways to get new ships for your fleet. The other is using an explosive bolt to detach part of your ship from itself while it has crew and building off of the new piece. There will be shipyards in the future, but not as of this guide. With multiple ships, or if you want to take more tactical control, if you hold shift or go to the options and turning it on, you will gain more tactical positioning and direction control during combat. This allows you to drag your ships to attack from different directions and even turn your ship so it fights at different angles. If you want to have less tactical control but a lot more arcadey combat action, you can take command of a single ship. The direct control button is on the bottom left panel, or you can press Ctrl D and use the shortcut. Direct control lets you fly the ship and fire all the weapons yourself. You can change that in settings that weapons fire is AI controlled and you just fly to your heart's content. Onto the weapons themselves. There are several important weapons and differences. The laser weapons require energy from your reactors to power. Larger systems require more energy and can drain smaller reactors so they can no longer power important things like engines and shields. Don't overbuild larger guns and watch your reactor fail to keep up. Laser systems are highly accurate, have a good long range, but will only deal damage to a single target block, so use them for longer ranged combat and sniping weapons and engines. Solid state weapons like cannons have a much shorter range than lasers and are much more inaccurate. They require ammo and a storage nearby rather than renewable energy, so they do not tax your other systems. However, ammo goes fast, so you'll either need to buy, steal, or make your own. The advantage of cannons is they do piercing damage going through multiple blocks, and they can start fires. Fires and piercing damage are very deadly if you get the hits in. Disruptors do small amounts of damage, but disrupt energy weapons and shields. Hits will remove energy and make you vulnerable, so they are a prime target. Again, they are energy based, so be careful of reactors. Missile launchers can fire multiple different things and can do good long range damage. They can be shot down by point defense or simply dodged. Always see what the missile loaded is. Regular missiles are fine, EMP will take down weapons and shields, and nukes will take down an awful lot more. Top guns block line of fire and line of sight to other top guns. They can, however, fire over the rest of your ship. As of this tutorial, the only top guns are the mining laser and the deck gun. Bottom left, when a ship is selected, is the attack button, or T. This can be used to attack any neutral ship in the game. Usually for the faction crests, but also for piracy on civilian ships. Because they carry lots of tasty free resources, you can destroy their cockpit, board, and transfer the resources over to sell or use for building. One more thing to note for combat and its end, you can salvage dead ships with crew and mining lasers. Boarding a ship and selling it gets you less resources in return, but boarding allows you to loot the cargo over to your ship. Abandoning a dead ship sends the crew to nearby open spaces of friendly vessels. This should cover all the extreme basics of combat and what happens. There will be another guide of advanced tactics of fleet combat. This is roughly what you need to know for the start. Good luck, Cosmoteer.